did not mean to play that. Sorry, guys. Hello, how is everyone? We're starting off a little bit crazy today because I did not have any time to stream prep. There we go. Let's get those freaking chats up. How is everyone doing? We're hanging out. It's been a minute since I've streamed. I've missed you guys. Spoiler device. Don't worry. I think this is just the freaking like teaser is what I think it is. So don't worry. You're not getting spoiled yet. But tomorrow is my music video premiere, which is very exciting. Let me I'm so tired, but this has revitalized me. Me too, gang. Let me crack my sody pop. But yes, I talked about it briefly on Twitter. Where is my Twitter? My tweeter in my announcement. But I did have just a little family dog emergency yesterday. My mom's and dad's and my dog, I guess, because you know she's kind of been our dog for a long time. But I didn't live at home for a long time, so she feels more like my mom's dog. But she's getting older, and she started having these kind of like panic attacks a little bit, where she'll like, and she's blind, so I think that doesn't help. Where she'll like, I'm cracking up at these emojis. You guys are killing me. literally killing me with my dead emoji. But she'll get like these little panic attacks, and she'll like get really stressed and like pant, and like, you know, she'll shake kind of thing. And usually they don't last more than like 20 minutes, so we'll just kind of like sit with her kind of stuff. But yesterday it was very much like it started and then it didn't stop for many hours. She like couldn't stand up. Her eyes were like doing this thing where it was like this, like shaking. So we took her to the vet. We thought she might have had a stroke, which was very stressful, but she did not. It's called vestibular disease. So very much better outcome. Today she's up and walking and totally fine for the most part. She's still a little bit wobbly, but it's kind of like vertigo for dogs, you know what I mean? So yeah. So it was just kind of, you know, a day. So I didn't get the chance. I was gonna put together a, what am I trying to say? Yeah, puppy's doing much better. Oh, come on, girl. Get my tracking. Tracking. Work. Let me calibrate real quick. Okay. Yeah, so I think she's getting better. She's just old, so things like this happen more frequently. And our vet here is really nice. It's like a small town, so the vet is friendly, knows all of us kind of thing. So hi, kid's here. Yeah, I'm yorking it on the stream right now, y'all. But I was gonna try to put together like a little like slideshow with all my favorite and least favorite Met Gala looks and stuff, and I just didn't have the time to do it. So I figured a drawing stream would be easier. I was kind of drawing the other day to de-stress anyways, so it's a good de-stress activity. I try not to stream drawing too much because sometimes I get stressed drawing, but this is like a low stress activity. Delicious Diet Coke. Kids freaking Tomodachi Life Island has been killing me, you guys. It's so fucking funny. It's so funny. I started my own Tomodachi Island. Thank you guys for that on sponsor. I appreciate it. And it's been really fun. I shared a couple screenshots in the members Discord, but I'm gonna try to share some to share some freaking what am I trying to say, screenshots on Twitter for everyone to see. Oh man, okay, hang on a sec. Let me bye, Strawberry. Let me get something set up. It's just gonna be kind of like we're setting up live on stream, which is not my usual MO. Okay, let's set up live on stream. Woohoo! Who's excited? Okay, I'm gonna switch over real quick. Okay, let's get the chat going. Another exciting thing is, you guys know that I live with my parents at the moment. Not my favorite choice. I love my parents, but you know, I'm an adult and I want my own place. But my cousin just moved into the house also to do an internship in our town, so she'll be here for the summer. That'll be really fun. I'm pretty stoked on it. Okay, let's see here. Window capture, that's what I need. She's already up, look at that. Today we're drawing Golden Week Yorkie. Let me put up Privacy Yorkie real quick just to check and make sure I don't have anything crazy going on in here. I feel like I don't. I feel like it's probably fine. I made her thighs thicker. Is the cousin single? Shut up, Broscar. I'm spraying you the water bottle. Yes, draw alongside my stream. Let's draw together. But I made like, let me see if I can, I'll turn this off and we can, you see I had to make her hips bigger and wider because she was looking a little skinny here, so. But yeah, Golden Week. I didn't know what Golden Week was, you guys. I didn't know. I just kept seeing cute girls in golden bikinis, and I was like, hell yeah, brother. Let me get in on that. So, what pencil am I using right now? This one. Here we go. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. I've done most of the line work, I think. This is. Some of this away and we'll just focus on the line work. So let's see here. I don't know, I feel like her head was looking small, but now I feel like this is a fine proportion. I think it's okay. Keeping up with Bunny Day, Golden Week, May Day, etc. Our community never runs out of ideas each day. Yeah, I need to stay more on top of it. I know somewhere someone has a what's it called? Like the VTuber event calendar kind of thing, and I need to like download it because I'm so bad at staying on top of that kind of thing. But like, I haven't been drawing as much recently, so I feel like it takes a little bit more effort on my end. You know what I mean? Like I have to actually like think about shit. And like now it's like, okay, like this hair is longer than that hair. like this looks wrong. I don't know. I get weird about it. For those of you who don't know, I studied art in college. I predominantly was a conceptual artist and like a fine arts painter. So I did a lot of like my thing was painting women in bathtubs. That's what I love to do. But I don't know. I feel like I don't draw as much anymore. Just because I like VTubing more, and I feel like music has been more fulfilling and like less associated with like, you know, traumas in my life or something. Like, not to be dramatic, but like I feel like for a long time I couldn't draw, and now I've been trying to get back into it and have more fun drawing in the last like 2 years, like by drawing cute anime girls, which helps. It helps, you know. It's nice to draw the cute anime girls. Actually, I'm gonna put this back on so I don't blind you and I together. Hi guys, welcome in. Hi Tatian, hi Justin. I'm doing okay. I'm kind of tired today. I took a nap. I did not have work. So I should have spent the day being more productive, but I just was not that productive. I feel like I was stressed. International Nurse Day this month, so nurse outfits. Oh, nurse outfits are so cute. I love a nurse outfit. I really love anime girls in nurse outfits. Like there was one drawing of Toru from Dragon Maid where she has a really cute nurse outfit, and it just like kills me every time. I'm like, this is so impossibly cute. I want to die. Too long. This needs to stay shorter, I think. That's the other thing. I'm not like phenomenal at the anime girl hair thing. Yes, we all love cute anime girls. So true. Those hands at some point, aren't I? That's no fun. But have you guys been did you see the Met Gala? I feel like I've been kind of keeping up with it. I saw a lot of really Sabrina's look, of course, was incredible. I think I tweeted about it on my alt account, but what a good look for her. I was so obsessed with it. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like the hair. Maybe if we do this. Yeah, that's cuter. Okay, that's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. But I really love when celebrities do a good Met Gala look. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we've been so burned by such bad Met Gala looks. For some reason, the pop girls kind of hold it down. I think sometimes the pop girls do better than the freaking actors and stuff. It really depends. I really liked Connor Story's look. He is I have a friend that works for Tiffany, the jewelry company, and I always send her stuff whenever he like posts things about Tiffany, and it brings me such a giggle. I can't believe Elisa Liu was called worst dressed either. It was so stupid. She looked phenomenal. Was it like an incredible look for the theme? No, but she's like 17, okay? Like give her, well no, she's 21, isn't she? She's not 17 anymore. I'm thinking about the first year that she was in the Olympics. But she's like, I don't know, young, like she's finding herself. She doesn't have to be turning a huge look right now. You know what I'm saying? The Rihanna and ASAP drama, yeah, I don't Rihanna was dressed like a whole bird's nest. It was not my favorite look at all. I'm just gonna start coloring it, I think. Let's start coloring it. Maybe I'll try a different process than I usually do. Sometimes I like get crazy and I like want to what do I want to do? I want to try to like get the line work absolutely perfect before I do anything else, which is fine. That's fine, but like I feel like that doesn't behoove me, you know? I need more more process. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't listen to me. I haven't drawn in a while, so I'm trying to find my process again. It's hard. Yeah, hair takes the longest to master. I agree. It's so much. And even when I'm painting hair, it's so much easier to just like blob, you know what I mean? Like I'll just give it a good blob feeling and it'll be fine. Let me get privacy Yorkie real quick. I should make a new palette. Okay, let me... Dun, dun, dun. Hi, Tony. Welcome in. We're having a chill stream day. Very chill day. A very chill vibe happening here. I'm gonna go for something. I don't usually draw this way, like where you go all crazy and then clean it up. Usually I'm very when I'm doing digital art, it's more like focused. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh, okay, girl, relax. Procreate, work. Procreate? It's glitching out. It's trapped. Come on, let me. She's thinking. She's gonna need a minute. Yeah, Met Gala ranking is probably gonna be next week. I just need time to put my thing together. My freaking hey, work, you program. Come on, there we go. Thank God. I just need time to put together my what am I trying to say? My slideshow. My slideshow. Using a black pen to fill in the whole hair. Yeah. I love drawing with just a black pen sometime. You know what I mean? Yeah, I always mess up the anchor symbol on my own hat too. I wish Lasso tool existed IRL. So true. Let's put this on like a... on like a little bit of a more... Girl, can we relax, please? A little more opacity. See, I come from traditional drawing and art, so like learning digital was pretty hard for me, honestly. It was kind of a feat. I was kind of really struggling for a long time to figure out like what the hell I was doing in digital drawing. I probably have the ugliest early digital drawings ever, just because it is so vastly different than traditional. There are things that both share, you know what I mean? But like, it's definitely similar to like, oh, I'm gonna learn painting over drawing, or I'm gonna learn, you know, printmaking. I'm gonna learn, I don't know, sculpting. Like, it just feels like such a vastly different medium. You know what I mean? Like, there are skill sets that transfer in both, but at the same time, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy the learning curve that there is. And I think it's interesting that a lot of artists these days, I'm not sure how many like have only done digital drawing. You know what I'm saying? Where am I putting this? Where does this live? I want to put it back here. No, I don't want to put it back there. That's a lie. Yeah, I'll just put it right here. I'm not trying to get too crazy. Do you have a glass tablet? I have an iPad Pro, the smaller size. I want to say it's like 9.5 inches by something, by 12 maybe. I don't know. It's no, it's not a foot big. It's 9.5 inches, I think. So I use an Apple Pencil and I use Procreate because I am too cheap to pay for a Clip Studio Paint subscription. Even though you're from an old drawing era, you suck at drawing. I think that even if you suck at drawing, you should still draw if you like it, you know what I mean? I think it's so important to have hobbies. I think everyone these days thinks about like how they think more about how a skill can help them like achieve success or achieve like money and fortune and whatever, job, stuff like that. But I think that it's so important to have hobbies these days, you know? I love a hobby, and I love doing something just for the purpose of bringing you joy, you know? And that's how I feel about drawing anime girls. I think it's important to find joys in life, you know what I mean? That's what I think. That's why sometimes I don't want to use the lasso tool. I just want to color it in, you know? Sometimes that's soothing to me. Is that stupid? I kind of like it. I kind of enjoy it. Do I need this? Maybe I'll take it off for now. We'll just do the line work. Yeah, enjoying things for the sake of enjoyment. That's what I'm saying. Oh, girl. I've been talking to my friend about that because she published a comic recently, and, you know, she had an agent and was, you know, doing the damn thing, and I think it really killed her love for her craft and like her love for working creatively and drawing. And I was like, girl, if this isn't your career and it's just your passion project, that's okay. Like, do some boring shit at an office and let your creative hobby or creative, you know, side quest fulfill you. Like, your career does not have to fulfill you, you know what I mean? And if your career does fulfill you, fucking awesome. If you're passionate about it, hell yeah. But like, sometimes a career is just a way of making ends meet and a way of like having the resources so that you can do the things that are fulfilling, you know what I mean? Hi Michael, welcome in. Can't wait for my cover. Yes, thank you. People are min-maxing too much. So true. Yeah, and like monetizing everything. Like, don't get me wrong, I love to like work a convention or like go to an exhibition. I love it very much. Have I been fucking around too much? Have I been fucking around so much that this is not... No, I think it's fine. I think this is fine. Okay. I'm stretching real quick. Yep, min-maxing too much, monetizing everything. I feel like we've become so focused on, you know, quote unquote, being the greatest at something, or making the most money at something, or like, oh, my peers don't respect me because I have a different outlook on what my... And you know, this could also just be people who like work in creative industries, because I feel like there's this huge I feel like there's this big thing with creative industries where like your work defines you. You know what I mean? And like if you are an artist in school, like you have to be going to be like, you know, like your fulfillment has to be like, oh, I want to be in galleries. I want to be an artist that is collected. I want to be working in comics. I want to be known as an author in comics. I want to be, you know, that kind of thing, where it's like you kind of define yourself by your career. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, and in turn, you kind of lose your spark and your love of what you had been working on the whole time. Oh, how am I gonna do this? Is this gonna work? It's been a minute. Oh yeah, that works. Oh yeah, baby, that works. I feel like I'm on a tangent that no one cares about, but know that I care about it, and it means so much to me. We're gonna multiply. Now we're gonna multiply. outside, right here. Okay. Yeah, do it for the love of the game, you know? You have one life. That's what I say. I used to be a very heavily ambitious person inside of my craft. And I was like, I want to be really successful, and I'm gonna be so famous, and and I'm just like, I feel like as I've gotten older and I've seen life and I've, you know, had the competitive job with like the high powered track to being successful, and like I've never been more unhappy, you know what I mean? Like, and I found that my relationship with my creativity and like making art, something that I like spent a lot of money at college to learn, was I just feel so much healthier now, and I feel so much happier just sitting on my computer drawing my cute little anime girls whenever I feel like it, you know what I mean? Like and I find a great deal of passion in VTubing, and, you know, is this my full-time job? No. I work retail, you know, to pay for my cute anime girls and pay for my car and stuff like that, but... And would I like to get out of working retail? Yes. But am I gonna get out of working retail and, like, go work some high-powered art job again? No, I'll probably join a graphic design agency, you know what I mean? And just kind of slave away. That's all I want. Retail sister from another mister. Yes, retail. I'm a big fan of customer service jobs personally, which I feel like is an unpopular opinion. But, you know, customer service was kind of my, especially when I was a flight attendant, like that's serious customer service. That's crazy. And like I used to be an instructor as well, which I feel like you wouldn't consider it customer service, but there's still a great deal of like personality that has to go into being an instructor and a teacher and a trainer kind of thing. And I think it's so important to me personally. Obviously, not everyone has to have a customer service job, and it's fine if that's not your thing. I just really enjoy it. I enjoy talking to people and meeting people and being a friendly and welcoming person. You know what I mean? I enjoy that. I like it. I do miss working from home though. That was the best. And like, I think there's something beautiful in like doing something inefficiently, but in a way that you enjoy it. Kind of like how I'm filling in everything, just painting like this. It's okay to do something inefficiently if it's something you enjoy doing, you know what I mean? It's like taking a long drive home, like taking the long way home. It's just for enjoyment sometimes. Almost finishing the fan art, yes! I can't wait to see! I got so excited. I saw Ezekiel gave me some Golden Week fan art too. So cute. I'm obsessed. I love fan art so much. It's like my favorite thing in the world. It's so good. You guys absolutely kill it all the time. And it brings me so much joy. Need the sketches postcard merch? Yes! Speaking of which, I got my off-Kai flight. I was really excited. Thank you guys so much for helping me out on Sponsa. I feel so blessed in that I'm able to like have the capacity to do things, you know? Does that make any sense? I feel so, oh, you guys are just the best. You really are. I'm very excited. I really, really love off-Kai because it's a chance for me to like network and spend time with friends and really try to, I feel like networking is such a lost art. I love networking. I love meeting other VTubers, and I love meeting people in the industry and like talking about like how we can work together and stuff like that. So I feel like in-person events are something that really helps me grow as a streamer. And I find that to be super important and super fun. So I'm really, really glad that I'm able to like, that is very dark. Looking a little spicy, Yorkie. You wish you had the PTO available for Offkai? That's too real. Yeah, I plan around that shit. And I was so worried I wasn't gonna be able to go this year because of finances, but luckily we've gotten, I'm very excited to say that I am probably gonna be able to, I mean, I bought my flight, so I'm going. We're making it happen, you know? Let me actually fill in the bikini too first. We're gonna go with this color. And then we'll clean up the skin a little bit. With metallics, it's always good to start darker, you know? Can you ask a legit question? Of course, as long as it's not like, you know, asking me personal information that's gonna dox me. But I love to answer a question. If I don't like your question, I'll not answer it. So bye, Thomas. Kiss, kiss, kiss. See you next time. Did you know I'm moving soon? Shut up. Go away. As an international townie, I wish we had more VTuber conventions where I'm from. Oh yeah? I know, I feel like, you know, I always complain about being, like on the wrong coast, like not on the West Coast, because I feel like that's where all of the VTuber stuff is. But like, and then I'll think about Europe, and then I'm like, oh, Americans are really kind of blessed. How do I feel about big collabs? I kind of like big collabs. I think it's fun. I try not to do them like all the time because I know it's important to I know it's important to like spend time with just you guys, like you and I think that's a really special thing to have. But also, I like making friends. You know what I mean? I really enjoy a big collab. Especially a music collab, you know what I mean? Shiplord, ban him. No, just kidding. We're not banning Admiral on stream. Terrible time filtering with more than 3 people talking at once. Yeah, I am I consider myself an extrovert. I think that it's very easy to, for me personally, to like enter a space and be able to like talk. But when it's like 10 people talking at once, sometimes I'm like, oh man, I'm overstimulated. But, you know, I think generally most large scale events, it's only like, what am I trying to say? Like the large like opening day events or like closing day events are when everyone is on and it's like 50 people in a room trying to talk at the same time, kind of thing. And I feel like that's usually very reasonable. But I like a large collab. I mostly like I'm a big fan of like a cute Minecraft server that people can join. That's kind of like long term. That's my favorite. Or like, like I love collaborative music activities kind of thing where it's like a like I love to join a concert. And I like to play Fortnite with my friends and that kind of stuff, you know? These colors look crazy right now. I promise it's gonna come together. I promise it'll come together. Oh, there's my hair. Okay, going back to it. 5 people in one call is the max. Any more your way is way too much. Yeah, like I can do, I feel like it really depends on who I'm with as well. Cause like, if I join an event and I feel like everyone is already friends and I don't know anyone, I think I get really shy, which is kind of unlike me in my personality because I'm not a very shy person at all. But like if I'm with like, I don't know if you guys were there for Ava Hawthorne's birthday collab, but like if my friends Ava and Bree and Rain and I get in a room, we're like the most annoying people alive. I just love hanging out with my friends, you know? I love that shit so much. Make this so I can see my lines a little bit better. I really should have used a different liner brush. Because I feel like this is kind of like a harsh brush for the kind of line work I'm doing, but whatever. We'll just make it a little bit more cartoony, that's fine. The Indian small corporations VTuber space, seeing you guys support each other. I know, I love that. It's my favorite thing. Like, especially meeting, like going back to the conventions thing, like meeting people at conventions. Like, I've met the sweetest people at conventions. Like, who have I met? Like Daya. Daya's so sweet. We hung out in San Francisco together on our last day at CarrierCon. It was a blast. Who else? I met, some of the Glitch Stars girls. I met them at CarrierCon. They're so sweet. It's just so fun to like meet people and like, especially people in your field that like have a very similar passion to you. I think it's so fun. And it's a great way to like create space for like collaborations in the future or like make a friend and like hang out. like I'm just like, you guys are all so cool. And I always feel bad because I'm like a very busy person in real life. I travel a lot for my freelance work and I work a lot for my like retail day job kind of thing. So I keep meaning to like respond to people online and I'm like, but like I love them all so much and I hope they know it, even if I'm a really bad texter. Yeah, Daya's how I found you too. I love her so much. She's such a sweetheart. She is such a fun person. And she's fucking hilarious, dude. She's like one of the funniest people ever. Oh, that's the wrong color. Here it is. Oh, it wasn't the wrong color. It was just the wrong layer. Let's see here. Let's do red for right now. And we'll change these shadows later. I just want to get more of like a... I feel like that's kind of really bright. Damn. She's looking real red. maybe we'll make one of these blue or something. Yeah, okay. that's fine. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Nothing crazy. Yeah, she is so unhinged. I'm obsessed with her. She's so funny. I keep texting her. I'm like, we need to play Fortnite soon, but we've both been so busy. Looking sunburnt. Just a little bit. Just a little sunburnt. Let me actually use the blue on the face too. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Am I in the right layer? I am. Slay. Dun, 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 dun. I just love everyone. I love my friends. I have so much fun. You know? I keep meaning to draw everyone, but I feel like drawing takes me a lot longer than some other artists in this field. Like, I feel like sometimes I think I'm a fast worker, and then someone else will be like making so much work, and I'm like, damn, maybe I'm a slow worker. Maybe I'm actually not a fast worker at all. Hang on a sec. Bob opened my door. Let me shut it. Is on and it's too hot now. Bob, my cat, he loves to just like barge into the room sometimes. I'll be like getting dressed and he'll just barge right in. I'm like, Bob, shut the door. He never shuts the door. Let's see how it is without the line. Hell yeah. I'm really into those drawings that are like no line work kind of thing. Sometimes I'll do them. Like, hang on a sec, I'll show you one that I've done. Let me put Privacy Yorkie up. Yeah, like this one. So I like to do like cute little, like no line work, silly, fun, cutesy little squishy illustrations. Hi Jester, welcome in. But but I don't think I've ever done like anything more detailed than this, aside from like paintings and stuff, which I don't generally like treat my anime drawings like paintings. Do I have anything that's fun and interesting? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that's line workless on my iPad right now. Yeah! I had some stickers. I printed them myself. I'll print my own stickers sometimes. And I gave Tony one and some other people from VFleet, and so I was so happy to see it when people use them. Maybe I'll print some more for, here a second, let me pull it back up. For Offkai and like lay them around places so you can find them. She's really cute as a sticker. I really like her. I think she printed really well too. Sometimes I get nervous about the color of my hair and like how the ink is gonna print it, because sometimes black ink, it really depends. But I think she's a really cute sticker. Barge into your room or your parents' room when you're getting dressed. Yeah, I don't know what. Cats have no cats and dogs have no shame. They don't care. Yes, hidden Yorkie. That's how it's gonna be at Offkai. I'm gonna make I'm making ribbons just because I think ribbons are really fun and I love the ribbon culture at Offkai. So there will be ribbons around. Would make a good keychain. I agree. It would be really cute as a keychain. I think ribbons are really fun. So we'll be having ribbons. We will be. And I think that I'm gonna reorder my business cards so that they're actually nice, but I have like a bunch of business cards that are like they still work, they're just not as nice kind of thing, so I'll probably leave those around Offkai as well. A little guerrilla marketing, right? Need a Yorkie ribbon, yes. I love making a ribbon for Offkai. I think it's so much fun. I had some last year and it was like the best passing out ribbons. It was a blast, a freaking blast, let me tell you what. Okay, how do I want this to be? I kind of want... a little bit of separation here. Maybe like a couple like hairs going that way, you know? Yeah, like that. Let's hope the janitors don't find them and throw them away. Luckily there's a really good culture at Offkai of like, there are usually tables around that have like a bunch of people's stickers or ribbons or business cards and stuff like that. So people leave a lot of freebies around as like a nice little guerrilla marketing tactic. Yeah, that's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Okay, on this side I think I'm gonna do a similar where it's just like there's a little bit of a separation for the hair coming down that way. Really gotta zoom out. Like just take a good look at it, you know what I mean? A scavenger hunt to get you Yorks, yes! Gotta catch them all, gotta catch all the Yorks, for real. Color this in first, and then we'll kind of piece the hair out, and hopefully that should make it a little bit easier. Yeah, like that kind of. I kind of even don't want this one all the way out there, you know? I feel like that's a little too, is it too much? Maybe not. Maybe it could just be a little bit shorter, you know, like this. Like my background music, thank you. I have a really fabulous producer that I work with a lot. My freelancing graphic design that I do, I work with a lot of musicians, so it's great for knowing people to bug the crap out of whenever I need like recommendations for hardware and like my setup and stuff like that. Like I got recommendation for the headphones I just got, which are awesome for mixing. I'm so obsessed with them. But it's really he really cooked with this one. I was like, you knocked this out of the park, dude. This is really freaking good. Oh, super cute! Super cute! Yeah, the second hotel block of Offkai sold out within 4 minutes. That tracks. I believe that, dude. That's so crazy. Yeah, the same thing happens with, I really like to go to Katsucon every year, and the hotel block always sells out. It drives me crazy. I'm like, why? It's need space to live. But usually it's pretty okay to like find a hotel nearby that's not like the convention hotel, you know what I mean? I've had a lot of good luck with that. And it's kind of nice. I feel like it's nice to it's nice that a convention is popular. I don't know. It shows good success. But, you know, I feel like, let me actually put this on a different layer. Yeah, Offguy's super popular. It's like a pretty big event out here. Same weekend as the Ed Sheeran concert. My friend went to see Ed Sheeran and she begged and begged. Oh, what am I doing? She begged and begged and begged. She's like, please, Yorkie, please come with me to the Ed Sheeran concert. Please. I have no one who will go with me to the Ed Sheeran concert. I didn't want to go to the Ed Sheeran concert. I mean, you know, that guy's really talented, but I'm not really rocking with his music. You know what I mean? So she went alone, sadly, to the Ed Sheeran concert. She said it was really good. I wonder how well his concerts sell, because I've never really thought about it. You know who loves Ed Sheeran? My dad. My dad really likes Ed Sheeran. To be a little bit more of a gray blue. Actually, I don't know. I feel like it looks different on on my screen versus like on the computer screen. Because on my screen it looks a lot less hang on a second, let me make sure that I don't have like night shift or something on. No, it looks fine. First, it looks purple on your screen for some reason. Which is strange because I'm like in the blues. But here, let's alpha lock that. I want it to be brighter. Like this. Yes. Yes. Bum 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 bum. Going to concerts alone isn't bad. At the end of the day, you go for the artist and the music, same as everyone else. Amen. I love to go to a concert alone. I really enjoy it, actually. That's one thing about me, is that like I love live music so much. Honestly, I would go to any concert if like money wasn't an object. Like if people are like, hey, I have a ticket, like I wanna, like, will you go to this concert for free? I'm like, yeah, sure. I say as I like did not go see Ed Sheeran with my friend. I'm sorry to my friend. Usually I'm game. I guess I wasn't game then, which is funny. Want it to be more this way. Is that crazy? Is that crazy of me to want it to be more this way? Kind of like it's blowing in the wind, you know? blowing in the wind, you know? Just a little bit of wind. No, I go to plenty of concerts alone, especially the ones that like my friends aren't really rocking with the band. I'll just like sometimes I'll just like go to a box office and be like, all right, I'm here. Sell me a ticket, please. Bob. He's laying on my suitcase. I still have not unpacked from LA yet. I've been too busy. You guys know how it is. Sometimes I'm just way too freaking busy. I need to slow my roll because it's becoming a problem that I'm way too busy. A problem that I don't really enjoy. Actually, let me do this one up here so that I can actually see the eyes. Very nice. Busy bee, I know, it's a problem. I gotta relax. It's just, thankfully, I think all of my friends are done getting married for the next year. So hopefully that'll be the end of that, and I can take a little break from flying and driving many hours to weddings, because that takes it out of me, man. I think I like find an outfit for a wedding too. Bob! Okay, sorry, he needs out. Bob! Freed him. One concert in the last 6 years? That's crazy. I can't imagine, man. I love concerts. I do want this to be kind of a lineless work, or maybe, oh, hang on a sec. I hate that it freaking does this now. Like, I don't need to minimize my screen on my stupid iPad, you know what I mean? I don't need to do that. Yes. I don't think I've ever been to a Dance Gavin Dance concert. My brother really liked that band when we were growing up. Yeah, festivals are really nice to go to alone, I think, because it's easy to make friends. I feel like most people at festivals are really welcoming. Concerts, it really depends on the fan base for sure. Yeah, I love supporting local bands is so important, man. It's so important. A lot of the musicians that I work with are like smaller musicians, not smaller, but you know, just like most of them have like under here, so let me go on Spotify. Let me pull up one of my artists. Yeah, like under 300,000 listeners kind of thing is usually the artists I work with. But they're incredibly talented artists, and like they're touring and they're doing shows. And so like it's so important to like find local music and support small local artists. Usually they're so cool and they're like doing cool stuff, and I don't know. I like, and local venues are great because that's where the cheap tickets are, man. We all talk about how expensive going to concerts has been lately, and the cheaper tickets are at your local venues, you know? Artists get to 300,001 listeners. Sorry, you're too big for me now. Oh man, no, I would love to. I would love to work with artists that have a ton of listeners. That would be very cool, but I'm a realist, you know? Let's see here, where is this? Where's my light? It's coming over here. This is my light, right here, coming from behind me. Soft brush, I think. Two hours minimum from anything is crazy. Yeah, I can't imagine. I used to live in cities, and so, you know, I always complain now that I don't live in like I live in a small town now because I'm back with my parents at the moment, and I'm like, it's so hard to plan for concerts now because I have to drive hours and da-da-da kind of thing. It's definitely so much easier when you live in a city, you know what I mean? Like, it's exponentially easier when you live in a city. Yeah, nothing's better than a dive bar. You know what I mean? Nothing is better at all than like seeing an artist at some dingy little like bar venue. It's the best. I love them. A lot of them are like the coolest venues. You know what I mean? Stadiums, I kind of hate going to a stadium, if I'm being honest. My favorite to go to is probably MetLife. Which is, I want to say it's in New Jersey. It's kind of like the stadium that all of the New York concerts are in. So like, and it's fine. It's like easy to get to with public transport, which I appreciate. Because if I'm going to New York City, I'm not driving there. You know, I'm taking a plane or I'm taking a train kind of thing. I'm just kind of hopping around right now. I don't really know what to do with my art at the moment. Shows in churches. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. I think I've only been in one show at a church. I love public transportation. That's my biggest thing, is like whenever I'm visiting a city, I always try to take the public transportation. Although the West Coast makes it a little hard, if I'm being honest. It gets a little tough out there on the West Coast. Let's see if I can't do something like cute with some of these line work. Which one do I want? I'm gonna do this. Hello? There we go. that's fun. Like the softer line work and like the no lines on the outside, I just have to clean it up a little bit. I think that's nice. Or a lot of it. I'll clean it up. I'll be cleaning it up regardless. Oh, man. Pretty cute. It's crazy to think how many some people can fit in a big stadium venue at one time. Yeah, it's crazy. Even just arenas, like even the places that aren't stadiums and they're just arenas, like they can fit so many people. It's crazy. I've been to a lot of arena shows as well, and I'm willing to travel pretty far for a concert. Like I've taken flights to go to concerts and stuff like that. Like it's worth it to me personally because it's something I very much enjoy. It's a big hobby of mine. As well as like sometimes I'll travel to work events kind of thing. And it's like crazy how many other people are traveling to go to concerts as well. You know what I'm saying? Like it's funny to think about how much the concert industry like affects travel. I don't know. I feel like I live in a world where a lot of my peers are traveling for concerts, and I understand that maybe that's an outlier. I don't know. Maybe not everyone travels very far for concerts, but I feel like people do. People do, right? They definitely do. Yorkie is spinning, yes. She spins. I need more gold in this. There's not enough gold happening. Yeah, I feel like I usually really enjoy air travel. I mean, obviously I was a flight attendant. I loved traveling via air, but it's been making me so stressed lately being on flights. I don't know what it is. Something has changed within me. That makes me nervous. And I think it's mostly that flights have gotten a lot more expensive. Spirit is dead, which I've never been one to fly Spirit. That's not my thing. I've actively made choices against any Spirit travel at all. But you know, it's whenever an airline dies, it like has these horrible repercussions on the rest of the industry, and it never fails to make flight prices go up like crazy. You know what I mean? And it's super freaking annoying. It drives me crazy. It drives me so nuts. Sorry, some lines I get really focused on. I gotta lock in on some of these lines. Hell yeah. unironically never thought I'd be thankful I spent $700 on my flights for July. Yeah, it gets crazy. It gets very crazy. I used to always pay a premium to get direct flights, and it just feels like that's not as possible lately. Like, I'm feeling very very stressed about the state of air travel at the moment. It's making me anxious, man. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not loving it even a little bit. Yeah, I've always been on the fence with Spirit, whether it's good for the industry or bad for the industry, because on one hand, the prices were good for the industry. On another hand, it's kind of normalized, like this culture of airlines kind of nickeling and diming you for every little thing. Like, did you see that Delta recently got rid of their snacks and drinks for flights under 350 miles? That's crazy. And like, that is a dying industry, you know? But at the same time, like, I mean, they can't afford gas, so they can't afford to make a profit. They can afford the gas, don't get me wrong. They can afford the gas. They can't afford to profit as much as their shareholders would like with the price of gas currently. And so it's just all, they have their shareholders' bottom lines to think about, their fiduciary responsibility. So it's just very annoying. What about our responsibility to the people of America? What about that? Delta has stopped drinks and snacks. And you know what else? Their flight attendants are not unionized. And you know what Delta likes to do? They like to slap up posters of Xboxes in their crew rooms and say, oh, you could buy an Xbox for the cost of union dues. They're just a bunch of union busters. Fuck Delta. Fuck Delta. That's what I have to say. That's my hot take today, guys. Sorry to get angry. Hi, Snail. Welcome in. Yeah, Southwest pissing me off. Southwest used to be my go-to carrier. You want to know why? It's because they offered two free checked bags, which is good for people and good for the airline because it's difficult to deal with weight and distribution on an aircraft. There's a lot of math involved, and you know what helps with that? People checking their bags. There's more room in the overhead compartment. There's more, like, dealing with weight balance is a lot easier, and no one gets into fights over space in the overhead compartment because, you know, Timmy brought 16 different book bags and is trying to put his book bag in the overhead compartment when it's just for rollerboard carry-ons kind of thing. But then all of a sudden, when you offer free check bags, there's so many less, you know, the gate agents aren't being like, oh, hey, we need 7 more people to gate check their bags. It's going to be of no cost to you. Okay, if it's of no cost to me in the first place, that when I get there and I can check my bag, no cost to me, why are you charging me to check my bag before I even get there? At that point, you're just paying. You are letting people pay to inconvenience the workers. It's so stupid. And then freaking, I'm so mad about this. So they got rid of their freaking free check bags, which is the reason people fly Southwest, okay? No one enjoys the like free-for-all kind of like Hunger Games style seat gotcha situation that they have going on. I enjoyed it because it would often allow me to be a proactive person and check in the second that it hits 24 hours before the flight, and then I get a window seat. You know what I mean? Because I'm earlier in the thing. Whatever. So they got rid of that. And am I happy about that? No, because now they're choosing to nickel and dime you for seats that should be regular priced seats. So they're like, oh, here's a $25 window seat that you probably could have just gotten by checking in early in our previous system of the way that we did things, Southwest carriers, people first, my ass. And then they want to take away 2 free checked bags, which is better for the employees and the people. The only people it's not good for are the shareholders, and fuck the shareholders. What about experience in air travel, okay? Ugh. It makes me so mad. Do I still fly Southwest? Yes, okay? Southwest has the largest presence in the airports that you go to for VTuber conventions, okay? Southwest has a lot of really good hubs. And I have friends that work at Southwest, and I love them. Southwest pays flight attendants the most. Yes. And they're still allowing you 1 free carry-on. 1 free carry-on, which is not the case for United. I don't think it's the case for Delta anymore, too. I think you have to pay $80. $80 for a carry-on. $80! You know what that's more expensive than? A checked bag! It's so stupid. It's so stupid. And then... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like going off on such a tangent, you guys. You have a free carry-on with Southwest usually. Yes, you have a carry-on bag. You can take 1 rollerboard carry-on sized bag, not a checked bag, a carry-on bag. They used to offer free checked bags, that's why I flew them. Now my preference is JetBlue because JetBlue has the most leg room of any carrier out there. And people are like, oh, budget airline, JetBlue. JetBlue's a budget airline. JetBlue is the best airline in the industry right now, okay? They're incredible. They're cheaper. They have 3 inches more legroom than United. 3 inches more legroom. So you're not packed like a sardine. They usually have some nice in-flight entertainment and like plugs and shit. And they have Breeze Airways as well, which if you guys don't know about Breeze Airways, they're really awesome. It's like a lower cost than JetBlue, but they're very, very specific times and hubs. So if you are interested in a very low cost flight, then Breeze is fantastic. It's just like, it'll be like, oh, we only fly from Houston on Tuesdays or some shit like that. It's very nice, and they have very limited hubs, but they're growing, and it's a subsidiary of JetBlue. I love JetBlue. I love JetBlue. But the problem with low-cost airlines is that they are no longer low-cost airlines. They're all of these high-cost airlines are keeping their high costs. They're cutting benefits for people flying, and that pisses me off because air travel is known for, historically known for hospitality. And now we're cutting hospitality. You see this in hotels too. They remove the door to your bathroom, and now you have to pee with your friend in the room with you, making eye contact because they don't have a door to the bathroom. They're shrinking everything. They're taking away free continental breakfast. There's a plague on hospitality, and it makes me so mad, you guys. And air travel is the worst of it. It's the worst of it. And Spirit going down, even though they started this bullshit of circling back around to my original tangent. They started this problem, and their asses aren't even gonna be here to keep costs low because they had to stick with their goddamn fiduciary responsibility. Fuck. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm a former flight attendant. I have very large and strong opinions on all of these things. I just think about, I think about how angry people are at... Since when did they take away the door from the bathroom? Hang on, I have to show you guys some stuff. Let me do this real quick. Okay, give me a second. Let me do some Googling. Google. Bum 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 bum. Okay, door, bathroom, remove, hotels. Hotels are getting rid of proper bathroom doors, and guests are mad. We're experiencing a bathroom privacy crisis. Yeah, shareholders, speculative capitalists. We have a solution for those. Amen. Amen, Anarchy. I'm not gonna say it live on my stream, but there's a solution, and we all know it, okay? Let me pull up, okay, can we... Where's a good... Yeah, yep, okay. Let me get up Privacy Yorkie real quick. And let me get my other window. Here we go. Okay, this should be fine. Let me scoot this up a bit. Oh, okay, look at this. Look at. I used to be unionized as a flight attendant, and I liked my union a lot. They were awesome, and I just feel tired. I'm so tired of everything, you guys. I'm so tired. But look at this. Look at this bathroom. Look at this bathroom. Look at the eye contact you'll make with someone when you're sharing a room together. Look at this bathroom. Look at this bathroom and the eye contact you'll make in the shower with someone. Look at this bathroom. Where else we got? What else we got? Any other bathrooms? Yeah. That's... Now I'm worried about the Alkai Hotel. There are many hotels that are adopting this. They say that it's clean. They say that it's you know, very nice and like simplified design is what they say. And it's a bunch of bullshit, you know? It's a bunch of bullshit. Anyways, I'm yeah. I'm very tired, so I'm probably gonna go, but I had a room for your Tinder date or wife. Yes, that's all they're for. God forbid you want to share a room with your friends. I'm gonna go, but I had so much fun hanging out with you guys. Our stream tomorrow is at 7 p.m. Eastern. And let's see if I can't find us someone to raid into really quick. Yeah, sorry. I hope you all enjoyed my rant. I said art stream. It's just been rant stream personally. it's been big rant stream. Okay, who's on right now? Let's see here. Oh, Skylar's on. Okay, we'll raid into Skylar. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow for my Juno premiere.